Just general thoughts, feelings, emotions. You're about to begin your very first NBA season.
Yeah, it hasn't really hit me yet, but it's what I dreamed of my whole life, first game. So I'm excited. Definitely.
Is it going to hit you tonight?
I don't know.
You get butterflies ever?
I mean, I always get, a little nervous before every game, but it means I care about it, so.
Any friendly bets between you and your brother kind of going into the season, like who scores 20 first, who gets the first poster, that kind of thing?
We ain't even thought about that yet, to be honest. Now you're giving me something to talk about next time I call him.
All right, but, I want to see something like that. You guys got to have some kind of wager between the two.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
To this point, what's been the most, it's kind of a two-parter, what's been the most rewarding thing so far throughout this whole process from draft night to where you are right now, and then what's been the most challenging thing?
The most rewarding thing? I would say just seeing the work I put in, I'm seeing the progress I'm making. And the most challenging, just learning the NBA, really. I mean, it's not super challenging, but that's probably the most challenging thing.
Okay. At this point, you've spent a good amount of time with Coach Ime. How has y'all's relationship kind of grown from where it started to where it is now as you're about to start this season?
Yeah, the relationship's definitely, at the start, I barely had any opportunities to talk to him, but recently, we've had practices. He's actually been involved now, so, I feel like he has a good relationship with everybody. I can't really describe it.
How different is he from maybe coaches you've had in the past, just kind of his approach to the game and how kind of what he wants out of you as a player?
I don't know, really. This is my first NBA coach.
Okay. But so even previous coaches.
Previous coaches.
From Coach Leto to anybody else before that.
I don't know. I feel like I've been blessed with, great coaches on my way up. And I think Ime is a great coach, too. So.
You went through your preseason games. Kind of what did you see out of yourself going through that process? And is there anything that, you can take from those preseason performances that you feel like you need to maybe add to or improve upon?
What I see from myself, I'm playing hard, I'm learning. And, I can improve from every game, especially the preseason. Now it's the real thing, and I think it's going to be ups and downs, but I'm improving the whole way.
There's been times where you've been the primary ball handler out there on the floor, but there's also been times where you've been more off-ball, kind of in that role. How comfortable are you playing in an off-ball role at this point?
I feel like I'm very comfortable playing an off-ball role. Fred's in, and they need him to run point. I can be wherever they want me to be. And if they need me to run point, I can be that too. So I'm very comfortable playing off-ball.
How does your approach or your mentality change when you're playing off-ball versus when you have the ball in your hands and you're the one kind of running the actions?
I can just be a secondary creator if I'm off-ball. It could also help the point guard, run the team, but I'm a cutter, working on my shot, so I'm going to be a threat there. And just in all the little ways, really.
Speaking about your shot, you told me on draft night when I first spoke to you in New York, you were going to be in the gym all summer with Ben Sullivan. Mm-hmm. And then last week you said you were never going to let your shot not be good, which I thought was an amazing quote. So right now, what have you worked on kind of mechanically so far with your shot that has you feeling like it's improved?
Mechanically, hand placement, follow through, making sure my elbow and wrist snap at the same time. It's just a lot of little things. I don't feel like my shot was ever, as bad as people try to make it out to be. And it's just little tweaks that's going to get me better. And when I learn how to correct it myself, it's going to be great.
Has it felt like more tweaks in the pre-gather process or post-gather?
What do you mean?
Just went before you gather the ball, making sure your stance is right, your legs are lined up, or kind of after the gather, shooting at the apex?
Oh yeah, it's kind of been both. It's mainly been after the gather.
Okay.
But it's been little reminders be ready before you catch the ball. Mm-hmm. Don't be standing straight up. Get your hands ready, stuff like that. So it's been both, but mostly after gather.
Okay. Where do you feel you're at right now with kind of the two-man game between you and Jalen and the minutes that you guys have shared as the backcourt so far?
I'm very comfortable playing with Jalen. I love playing with Jalen. I feel like it could be Highlight City in that aspect. So
Highlight City and Clutch City. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Just for you, what's the process when you're watching film? What are some of the things that you're looking for? How do you digest film?
I watch a lot of film, and it depends on what I'm watching. Sometimes I watch to learn a move, but sometimes I watch to learn how to run the offense. So I just watch myself. I watch Fred's minutes too, just to see how a pro point guard does it really.
You and your brother had the dream board, and you had a bunch of goals written on there. And one of them was get a shoe company.
Yeah.
You just signed with Nike. What does it mean to have achieved one of those already?
Yeah, I mean, Nike was my favorite company growing up. So, I mean, to achieve that early on, I mean, it means a lot to me. Like, being Nike, like, you didn't know where you're going to be at the start, but then I got to Nike, and it was a dream come true.
You got a signature shoe coming out down the line, maybe?
I hope so. Who knows?
A little bit further down the pipeline, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Last one here for you. Just who are some of the guys you're most looking forward to playing against this season?
I'm looking forward to playing against everybody. I say Asar.
You say it's okay.
Yeah.
Why specifically him?
He's talking about fifth pick is better than the fourth pick, and I'm like, this just can't be true.
Okay.
There's a reason you're the fifth pick, man.
Okay, so you're gonna give him the business when you guys go against each other?
I'm gonna give him the business. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I appreciate the time, Ben.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.